Hello, what is happening, everybody? I hope we're all okay. I hope we're doing well. Um, you'll have to excuse the setting, the scenario, the background. I am I'm filming this in a hostel, in the YHA hostel over in Brisbane, because I'm obviously in Brisbane. As you can probably tell by the accent, I'm not Australian. I am British, but I should be in a house with an office and somewhere I can properly film videos soon. But I wanted to get this out because today is Saturday. Today is fight day for Zhang versus Joyce, and I thought it's important to get my opinion out there before it's too late, before obviously the fight has come and gone. So here we are. This is that. Now, again, I'm obviously in Australia, so I'm not going to be able to see the well. I'll be able to watch the fight, but it's going to be a bit difficult for me getting up early. I'm going to miss all the undercards. It's a less than ideal situation, but I am across the globe. So what can you do? Anyway, let's jump straight into it. Should we get on with it? Uh, it's a good fight, very good fight. I think it's. I almost want to say it's gone under the radar. Like I feel like it has, but it hasn't. Like obviously it's not gone under the radar. It's quite big. Promoters have done their job, and it's on the. I don't know. It's on. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Is promoters have done their job, and what's the word I'm looking for? They promoted it obviously, and they've got some eyeballs on it. People are looking at it, and they're not necessarily focused on it as much as they should be. Is what I'm trying to say. I feel like, for me, top five heavyweight against the top 10 heavyweight, two top 10 guys, even top seven for me. Zang, because you got Hrgovic, who's a mandatory, and Zang's just fought Hrgovic, and look, I think we all agree. Zhang won that. I know everything says, history, the record books, and his record will say that he lost that fight. But I watched it live, I saw it, and I've seen it a few times since. I don't know how it was given against him. He won that realistically, didn't he? Obviously, Joyce, undefeated fighter. And like neither of them are spring chickens. Joyce, what's he now? 36? 36, I think he is. Let's have a quick look. Sure. I think he's 36. And I do know that Zhang is 37, and Zhang's 39. I will double check that, but I know he's got a laptop in front of me. Sorry, um, he's 39. I know that much. Uh, yeah, yeah, 39. So he's no spring chicken either. But they're both big. They're big heavyweights. Then they're not Dillian White. Lusix. They're not these guys. They're sort of big. Jarrell Millers and all the rest of it. They're big, um, heavy. Both coming in over 18 stone guys going at it, and they stand there and they will trade shots. You're coming for a brawl. You're going to see a fight. It's going to be an exciting fight. Two top heavyweights going for it. How do I think it's going to go? I think I don't think Zhang's going to win. I think obviously it goes without saying. Joyce, he's the favourite. He's the guy I want to win. British heavyweight, going at it. Of course, when I want him to win, um, of course. So I think he is. I think he is. Like I say, Zhang's just come off the back of a win, in my opinion, off Hrgovic. Um, 18 stone, brawler, big, and he can box. Let's not slip over this. Like he can box, he can throw bombs, and he can box. Uh, well, they're both silver medalists. Obviously, both silver medalists. They're both like just I don't know. I think Zhang, you watch him box, he was throwing like six, seven, five punch combinations against Hrgovic, and I think that's impressive stuff. Like, let's not overlook that for an 18 stone big heavyweight to be throwing those sorts of combinations. Is good. It's impressive. So I think it's trouble. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Zhang manages to do it. But I do think eventually the pressure. I think they both have good gas tanks because I mean you look at the intensity of what Zang was fighting, high level, intense fighting. But I think Joyce is just a different level, isn't he? I think it will come back to bite him in the future. But at the moment, it's not showing any sign of weakening. That chin's there. He can hit you hard and he'll walk you down and he'll just swallow your punches. And I think that will eventually get to Zhang. But yeah, like I said, I think this is. I mean, it came out of nowhere. You know, you're thinking this fight, two top 10 heavyweights, just come out. I know there was no warning. No one thought about it. No one wanted it. No one was asking for it. But actually, here it is. And as a boxing fan, I'm thinking this is good. You got all these, 4-man tournament and everything going on, and we'll come to that in a minute. But it's nice to see two people, just two big top 10 heavyweights getting in the ring, going at it with a stacked undercard. It's not huge, but it's good enough, and I'm quite excited for some of the undercard fights. It's a shame I'm gonna have to miss them. I'll catch them up after. I'll catch up with them after I'm up first thing in the morning. I've got to look at the car, but on my trip down there and what have you, I'll watch them as I can. But yeah, I'm excited for it, to be honest with you. But yeah, I think Joyce. I'm gonna go late, not early. I'm gonna go 8, 9. I'm thinking 8, late 8, early 9. I'm thinking Joyce gets the stop. I think they're both gonna walk each other down. They're both gonna stand there and trade, but they both have chins. They can both box. They've got power. I think it will go later on just because they're top 10, big two heavyweights. I think it will go later. I reckon round 8, late round 8, perhaps early round 9, in favour of Joyce. That's what I think. Now, enough of that. Let's get into this 4-man tournament. I think we've been saying looks. Do I think it's going to happen? No. Do I think this 4-man tournament is going to happen? No, absolutely not. I think I saw somewhere 300 million 4-man tournament proposed. Fury versus Usyk, Wilder versus Joshua. Look, it's good. That's nice. I personally think it should be Usyk versus Wilder, Fury versus AJ, with the winners facing each other and the losers facing each other, almost like a semi-final type of thing. That's how I'd do it over maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe 6 weeks, however you want to do it. But look, it's looking at December. I don't think it's going to happen. I just don't think it will. I think there's too many egos, too many fighters, too many reasons why it's not going to happen. As much as I would love it to. And then it gets me thinking about all these ideas about just little mini tournaments and all different weight divisions and classes. I was just thinking, it's great, it's good. I think it's good for the sport. It's exciting. It's just be a shame if you get hyped up and then it doesn't happen. But I also think it's a shame because obviously we've seen Joshua now say he's not going to box until December. So, why? I mean, even if this goes ahead, why? There's no reason he can't get out and in summer fight the likes of a White, an Otto Wallin, Tom Schwartz. There's no reason. I mean, I wouldn't want to see him go a step down. Which I almost think White is a step down, honestly, from Franklin. But certainly not a step down from White. I think we're talking around that sort of area. But why not get out in the summer? Get another fight under the belt with the new trainer. Head into the tournament afterwards in December, fresh. Experienced. 2 wins under your belt. Hopefully a knockout in the next one. You got Wilder. You had a great comeback. Robert Helenius. Knockout in the first round, but again, it's 1 round. You got to come back. You got to get off the ring rust. Get back into this. Why wait till December? You got Fury and Usyk, who both haven't fought for best part of a year now. I mean, obviously, I know. Well, no, I mean Fury fought Chisora, but it wasn't much of a fight really. But Usyk hasn't fought since the Joshua fight. And you're thinking, I want to see the best AJ again. I don't want to see Fury AJ. I want to see the best of AJ against the best of Fury. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I just think, why wait till that? Get out before, get a warm up fight, get a tune up fight for all of them, not just AJ, not just Wilder, not just Fury or Usyk. All of them, get out there, fight someone who's going to challenge you, going to push you, get that win under your belt, head to the tournament. It'd be fantastic to see. But do I think it's going to happen? Unfortunately, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But it's good to think about. Good to think about. Good to talk about. And you know, a nice idea to play with. Anyway, people, I'm gonna leave this there. Like I said, I'm in a hostel, so I might be back in a second. I just wanted to get this out there and give my 2 pence on the Joyce Zang fight. Really exciting fight. I think it was again something we weren't looking for, weren't asking for, but actually now that it's here in front of me, I'm excited for. But yeah, for me, Joyce in the 8th. Looking forward to watching it. I'm getting up here. I'm getting up here at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock latest. Gonna go watch it. Can't wait. Hey, look, everyone take care of yourself, all right? I'll catch you in the next one.